bad audio.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to the Aces third game of the SO Golden Ring tournament in beautiful Calgary, Alberta. Today's matchup, we'll see the Aces playing against Calgary Beauview Rapids. See, they're down here. Let's go, sorry. Beauview starts out. Rapids dump it deep and cross ice. Shot on net. Recovery by Isla. Isla goes back around the net to Aubuchon. Aubuchon up to Shuchuk. Shuchuk goes cross ice. Just missed by Hanowski. Shuchuk digs. Gets it back. Rapids collect back in the neutral zone. 13 for the Rapids. Puts it into the end. Centers it. 13 recollects. Back around. Shot just missed. Collected by Isla. Back into the neutral zone. Spring just missed. Rapids into the middle. Ring missed. Recollected and shot on. Matt with it, pressing hard. Rapids gain possession and put it into the Aces zone. Rapids dangle around, shot on, and Alex saves it. Collected up by Yip. Throws it into the neutral zone to Dickin. Back to Yip. Yip back to Matt. Matt just misses it. And the Rapids collect. Back into the neutral zone. Dennis looking to get rid of the ring. To Matt. She goes top corner. Big save by the Rapids goalie. And a whistle. Dickin's going to start with the ring. Goes corner to Charlotte. Charlotte draw pass to Matt. Matt with a good shot blocked by the Rapids goalie. Hard check by Matt as the Rapids advance. It goes two lines, but collected by Dennis. Dennis goes neutral zone up to Dickin. Dickin with a good reception. Rapids circle around. Cross ice, the other D, and back. Intercepted by Dennis. Matt with it now. She goes. Another top corner shot stopped by the Rapids goalie. Intercepted by QB. QB working hard. Recollects and goes cross ice to Lexi. Lexi goes corner pocket. Beautiful play by the girls to get things going here this morning. 14:58 remaining in the first period. 1-0 for the Aces. And the Rapids get things going again. Looking to enter into the Aces zone, and they dump it deep. Best collects, gets checked. Rapids go center. Up to Krenbrink. Krenbrink Just misses it back into the Aces zone. Lexi digging, and the ring gets turned over. Rory gets that out. Krenbrink got possession, goes center ice. Battle in the middle, and that'll be a whistle. Rapids goalie launches it out, and Rory collects. 2 players on, and they get the ring. Krenbrink follows up in the Aces zone, looking to get it just out, and she does. Rory collects and gets intercepted. And a big collision in the Aces blue line. Charlie's slow to get up. Rapids just missed the net, and looks like we got a whistle. It's going to be the Rapids ring. Hopefully Charlie's okay. Beauview with it now. Far side, they come to the middle, circling around. Drop pass. Back towards the center of the net. Circles around. Girls are doing a good job keeping her out. Oh, shot on, and it looks like it is just sitting on the goal line. Alex keeps that. Nice to see Alex back here this morning. Glad she's feeling good. Okay, Rapids now with the ring. Far side, they cut middle. Girls do a good job keeping her out. 12 with it now. Drop pass. Girls are pressing. 3 with the shot and just misses. Beauview collects, stays far corner, goes behind the net, dumps it out in front. Heavy traffic with a whistle. It's gonna be Rapids ring. Line changes happen. Rapids with it now. Outlet pass. Back to the middle. On over for a shot. Looks like that missed the net. Aces collect. Hard push out of the end with a triple tag team. Heavy pressure. Rapids circle around and go far corner back to the middle. 18 with it now, looking for someone. 11 being pushed out hard by QB. Pass gets caught up by 18. 18 circling, looking for someone. And Aces collect. Overskated again and back into the Aces zone. And good save by Alex. Blocker save. Check by QB. QB advances to Dickin. Dickin in the neutral zone. Loses the ring again. Stabbed by Dennis. Dennis pops it back out to Dickin. The ring is all over the place here for the Aces. Yep with it to QB. Missed again. QB goes with it. They're running into each other. Let's go, girls. Shot on and deflected. Possession back to the Rapids as they circle around the net and dump that out into the neutral zone. Spin move and both sides. Aces ring. .10:52 remaining in the first period. I don't have shots for you guys. They look like they're not counting them up on the scoreboard here. Best with it. Outlet pass to Rory. Rory, small pass in. the Rapids end. Emily with it now. She presses hard, does a spin, goes for a backhand flip shot, just misses. Krenbrink scoops it back up, goes for a pass to the middle, and it's blocked. And the Rapids get it back out and have possession. Heavy checking by Krenbrink as they dump it in. Turnover, Alexi Gooden gets that and dumps it back out. Rapids with it now. Into the Aces zone. Cuts wide and is circling. Rapids 17 looks to go corner post, and she shoots over the net. Rapids recollect again. And it's a backhand pass. Shot on to Alex. And the rebound kicks on out. And the Rapids have possession again. 9 with it now. Drop pass to 17. 17 drop pass. And a whistle goes. Aces with it now. Outlet pass to Rory. Rory gets it and dumps into the neutral zone with a heavy chase by Krenbrink. Picked back up by the Rapids, number 4. She dipsy doodles around and passes it back in, and that ring was stepped on, and the officials caught that. It's going to be Ace's ring. Girls are going to need a little spark or something here. Isla's going to start with it. Looks like we got Shuchuk, Spring, and Hanowski. Isla and Aubuchon. They go deep in the corner with it. Hanowski's there. Shuchuk follows up. She circles around and cuts to the middle. Corner pocket to Hanowski, and she just misses that ring there. Sheik circles around and cuts back to the middle. She's having a look. Draw pass to Shuchuk. Shuchuk to Spring, and she just can't put her stick on that ring. Rapids clear it out. Into the neutral zone, they collect. As 3 pursues a pass into the Aces zone here. That's turned over, and Aubuchon is there. She passes over to Isla. Isla's having a look. She goes cross ice into the neutral zone to Shuchuk. Shuchuk's looking, takes her time, and it gets caught just over into the Rapids zone. Aces will get possession here on that whistle. 8:18 remaining in the first. 1-0's the score. The Aces are going to have to keep rolling here. Dickin outlet pass to Yip. Yip circles around the net, goes front of the net to Matt, and she can't capitalize. Yip again, goes corner pocket to Dickin, and Dickin makes no mistake. Good passing play by the girls. Quick passes, quick shot. And the girls cash in. 8:03 in the first period. Beauview to start this playoff. Neutral zone 4 goes to 8, just missed. And QB's there. Scrum in the corner, and the whistle goes. Back to center ice. Looks like it's going to be Rapids ring. Rapids start out with it. They dump it deep in the corner, and Dennis is there to pick it up. She goes right in the center to QB, and QB muscles it out of the zone. Sends it up to Yip. Yip goes for Matt, and it gets intercepted. And the Rapids collect. Back into the Aces zone and back out. Matt collects, and she goes cross ice. Sees Dickin, and Dickin goes back to Matt. Matt goes cross ice to Yip, and Yip with it right in the center. She goes hard shot, top corner with a good save. The Rapids goalie. Dickin fights hard in the corner, and Rapids clear it out. Dickin back in with it. She gets going. Heavy pressure. Lexi's there. She shots. It's blocked. Rapids collect and dump it out into the neutral zone to 17, which is touched. And they're battling hard. QB gets it back out. Looking for Krenbrink, who just misses it. Rapids collect and enter into the Aces zone. Far corner for 17 as she circles. Keeps it wide. Really wide. And cuts back into the middle. Draw pass. Oh, and it is stolen by Lexi. Lexi puts it up and it is turned back around. Ring comes back up to Emily. Emily just misses that as she chases in hard pursuit. Rapids with it now. They go cross ice and into the Aces zone. 6 with it now. She goes middle with a miss on that shot. QB now. Crosses it over into the neutral zone to Emily. Emily's looking for Krenbrink. Oh, and we got a penalty coming. Looks like that's going to be Krenbrink with a tripping call, as the Rapids are going to get their first power play of the game. 5:40, first period. With it, goes to 13 as she spins around, goes corner pocket to 3. Rapids, lots of passing happening, and they get their first goal. 5:27 on a power play goal by the Rapids. Score now 2-1. A quick one for the Rapids. Aces are going to be looking to get that one back quickly here. Best starts out with it. Outlet pass to Rory, and Rory sends it into Shuchuk. Shuchuk gets taken down, and it looks like the Rapids are going to get their first penalty. Taken on Shuchuk as she falls over. Number 9 for the Rapids is going to get a tripping. So 5:19 to go in the first. 2 minutes on the board for penalty. Spring goes far corner to Shuchuk, and Shuchuk takes off, goes around the back of the Rapids net, and she circles around. Pokes it out to Hanowski, and Hanowski's looking. Big battle in front. Molly collects. Still a big scrum in the front. Shuchuk comes out with it. She looks to shoot, and that's on. Hanowski gathers, and she shoots wide. So Shuchuk's back with it. Over to Hanowski. Hanowski's looking, and she scores! Good passing by the girls. Good shooting. The girls need to get shooting, and here we are. Power play goal for the Aces. Taking them back up, scores 3-1 with 4:42 remaining in the first period. And Beauview starts out with it. Whistle goes. Aces ring. Isla's going to start out with it. She makes a pass on over to Aubuchon. Aubuchon goes to Matt in the far corner and is missed. Followed up back by Matt again as she drives. Rapids do not let her come any closer. Yip circles around. Passes it over to Dickon for that signature corner post move. And she just misses. Whistle goes. Another penalty coming to the Beauview Rapids for what looks to be cross-checking at 4:13. Dickon starts out with it, passes it deep in the corner to Yip, and Yip cuts to the center. She goes, circles the net, comes back around, drop pass to Matt. Matt goes for a shot, and that just goes over the top of the net. Dickon's there, but a crease violation, and it'd be the Aces ring. Emily, Lexi, and Krenbrink out there with Dennis and QB. Power play. Emily with it now. She crosses in front of the net, goes around the net, circles back around. Drop pass to Lexi. Lexi's there, loses her footing and goes down. Beauview now goes and dumps it out. Cross ice through the neutral zone, and it stays. QB collects and passes it back into Krenbrink. Krenbrink gets checked quickly by the Beauview player, and it looks like there's a whistle. Beauview Rapids now. Goalie dumps it out, and she sends it up. Back in for the Rapids end. Lexi circles. She drives forwards, goes to the center, gets a shot, and that just misses wide. Recollected by Krenbrink. Krenbrink's got her head up. She's looking, goes cross ice to Weeb. Weeb goes back to Krenbrink. And the loose ring gets recollected by Krenbrink, and Krenbrink just shoots over the net. Lexi's there, shot back. Krenbrink goes into the corner, and it's a shot clock violation on the Aces. .243 in the first period, 27 seconds remaining on that Beauview penalty. 5 seconds goes for the Rapids goalie. It will be Aces ring, and line changes are made. Shuchuk, Spring, Hanowski out with Best and Rory. Spring goes to Shuchuk, and Shuchuk takes off behind the net in hot pursuit by Spring. She crosses, gets intercepted. Shuchuk shoots on, good save by the Rapids goalie, and she dumps it out to the corner. Hanowski's there, heavy coverage. Shuchuk's there to check and regain possession. She circles around. She goes shot, blocked by the defense. As the girls press hard, followed up by Shuchuk. Breaks are put on by the Rapids. Recollected by Hanowski. She cuts back to the middle, circles around, cuts out in front, crease violation. Beauview will get the ring. Beauview's goalie dumps it deep. Rory's there to collect. She drives in and she launches a shot over the net. Scooped back up by Molly. Molly goes to shoot. It's cleared out by the Rapids into the neutral zone, and once again, Aces push it back in for the Rapids. Girls are battling hard. Shuchuk with it now. She goes over to Yip, and Yip goes backhand top shelf with a good save once again by the Rapids goalie. They clear it out into the neutral zone. 11 sends a 17 on a breakaway with a great save by Alex. With 1:03 remaining in the first. Penalty looks like it's going to be coming to the Aces. We're going to have body contact called on the Aces. in the Aces end. I guess that will go to Charlotte. Yep, 2 minutes. Beauview back on the power play with 53 seconds remaining in the first period. Rapids outlet pass to 13 as she goes and is blocked by Morgan. Scrum in the center, and it goes into Alex. Alex dumps it in the corner. Girls put it up in the neutral zone. Dickens there and challenging hard as the Rapids look to put it in the Aces zone, and they do. Aubuchon doing a great job keeping 12 to the outside as she circles around the backside of the net. Drop pass for 13. She cuts up and through the middle. Rapids keep it in. Shot on. And the rebound goes wide. That's going to be the first period here. A decent first period for both teams. Although I think the Aces are going to want to get going a little bit stronger, faster here for the second, which they usually do. We've seen it time and time again this year. Second period is our period. Second period looking to get underway. Aces are going to start with Charlotte's penalty. 1:06 remaining in the Aces penalty. Beauview gets a start with a power play here, second period. Gooden and Krenbrink to start with Isla and Hayden Aubuchon. Isla puts it in deep. Beauview collects, sends it into the neutral zone. Beauview goes for a breakaway pass, and that just hits the corner post, and Alex is there to scoop that up and dump it into Lexi. Lexi gets taken down and sends it into the neutral zone. Whistle goes. Looks like that's going to be Beauview's ring. Beauview goes for a quick shot right off the hop. Gooden's there, and she fires out in the neutral zone to Krenbrink. Krenbrink looking to send Bray for what looks to be a shot on net. Great speed by QB as she circles around again and goes for a shot and cashes in on an unexpected spinorama shot. Girls get a shorthanded goal, making it 4-1 in the second period with 17:16 to go. Rapids start out with it. Into the Aces zone for 11. 11 goes into the far corner. Quick spin as she drives back into the front of the Aces net and back to the far outside. Circles back around, looks for a shot, and that's deflected. Shewchuk picks it up. Heavy pressure with a great follow-up by Dennis in support. She goes cross ice to QB, and QB scoops that up and sends that to a hopeful Hanowski. QB regains and sends that back in to Spring. She circles around in the Rapids end, circles right out in front and goes for a shot, and that's on and saved by the Beauview goaltender. They circle around and go around the backside. Defense clears that back out in a neutral zone near 2 lines, and it's scooped back up. Back out and around. Shewchuk now sends Spring that's a little too much ahead of her. Possession goes back to the Rapids. Big scrum in the corner and the whistle goes. Aces ring. 15:56 to go in the second. Back to 5-on-5. Charlie Best with it, sends it to Rory. Rory advances right into the middle. Nobody there, but Dickens battling. Matt's battling. She shoots. That's saved. The Rapids goalie sends it out to the Rapids into the neutral zone. And the Rapids looking for another breakaway pass, and that's saved by Alex as the Rapids collect and go back around the Aces net. Good speed as she cuts it to the middle, drives all the way in, and that's another save for Alex De Jose. She dumps it out into the corner, up to Yip, but Yip sends it up and is intercepted. Matt goes back to Dicken, and Dicken just misses that. Rapids, with a little bit of momentum here, go back into the Aces zone and absolutely bulldoze Dicken. Get up, girl. Rapids go cross ice and take a shot. A screen shot goes bottom corner. And the Rapids get another one. Krenbrink's going to be out with Wiebe and Gooden. Yip advances to Krenbrink, and Krenbrink goes far side. She goes around the Rapids net and sends it up front. That goalie blocks that there. Rapids behind their own net, looking to clear that out of the zone, and they do. Back in the neutral zone, intercepted by the Aces. Krenbrink spins around, drops to her knees, and that ring doesn't come back out. Rapids drop down. Recollected up by Aubuchon. Aubuchon gets stripped of the ring. Shot on. And Alex is there with a big save. Dumped back out. Possession goes back to the Rapids. Rapids stick with it with heavy pressure from Isla. Rapid shot on net, and Alex is there again. Looks like she's going to hold on to the ring. Line changes happen. Shewchuk, Spring, and Hanowski are going to be out with Quinn Bray and Dennis. Bow Valley's ring. They slowly circle around. The girls not acting too quickly here to check them. And that ring gets right up into Alex's crease, and she scoops that back up. Whistle blown, and it looks like it's going to be the Rapids ring. Rapids outlet pass now to 11 as she Goes from the far side, cross center, back to the other side, circles around. And she's looking for a shot, and she gets it. Big save, big rebound by Alex. And that's scooped up into the neutral zone. Shucha collects. She goes up and finds Spring. Spring in the far corner. Gets moving and goes around the Rapids net. Quick shot, but put wide. Beauvue gets it out into the neutral zone and advance it into the Aces zone, but it's scooped up by QB. Spring collects and is being checked and is hauled down with what looks to be a penalty coming on the Rapids for hooking. 12:22 remain in the second period, and the Aces are going on to another power play here. They're going to need to cash in here as the game is a little too close right now to go either way. Now with it, sends it out to Yep, who then fires it to Dickin on that signature corner post. Good save for the Rapids goalie as the Rapids go cross ice trying to get it out of their zone. Rapids into the neutral zone, advance it up off the skates, but they get possession back. 14 scoops that back up with Matt right there. And they're in the Aces zone, 12 with it now. Gets checked heavy by Charlotte, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. .119 remaining in the Aces power play as Charlotte advances that to Dickin. Dickin with it now in the neutral zone, looking for Matt, which she finds. Matt goes cross ice, and that's intercepted by the Beauvue team. Scrum in the middle, and the whistle goes. The Rapids goalie dumps it out with heavy pressure from the Aces line. Dickin there behind the net, circles out and comes to the middle to Matt. Matt does a spin-a-rama pass, but it's blocked. She regains and circles the Rapids net. Dipsy doodle, and that goes wide. Dickin back with it. Drop pass. Girls are a little slow moving here. Back to Yip. And they can't cash in. Matt with it again. Goes cross ice to Dickin. She sweeps at it, and that does get to the goalie. Matt goes down in the corner, sends it out front, whistle goes. That penalty for the Rapids will be over. Teams go back to full strength. 10:22 remaining in the second period. 4-2's the score. Krenbrink, Gooden, and Weeb out there with Yip and Aubuchon on the back end. Rapids enter the Aces zone. Good checking by Isla as they lose the ring, and Aubuchon is there to quickly pick that up. Krenbrink on it now. Rapids dump it into the Aces zone. 13 now with it. Goes for a quick shot, and that's deflected. The Aces player. She circles around, draw pass to 13. She goes behind the Aces net. Back up front, big shot, and it is right on the line as Alex will leave that. You probably couldn't be closer to that ring being in the net. Very fortunate there. Beauvue is going to get the ring here to start. A little bit of confusion here. Outlet pass to the Rapids as they go far side into the middle. Take a shot with a rebound over the net for the Rapids, and Aubuchon collects. She sees Wiebe. Wiebe sees Krenbrink for the breakaway pass, and Krenbrink goes for a deke, and that Rapids goalie is there for the big save. Wiebe collects, keeping it into the Rapids end. She dipsy doodles around, big rebound for Krenbrink. She scoops it up. Goes cross ice to Gooden. Gooden shoots it over the top of the net, but is collected up by Wiebe. As Wiebe circles around, back in the middle, drop pass to Gooden. Gooden shoots it on, and the Rapids goalie saves that one. Gooden gets it, circles and goes back to the middle. Drop pass for Krenbrink. Krenbrink shoots, blocked by the Rapids. Corner post for Wiebe. She gets a shot on with a big rebound, and the Rapids dump it around the backside. And they look to get out of their own zone here. They do just so with heavy pressure. Shuchuk's there. She advances Krenbrink. Krenbrink gets hauled down. Shuchuk spinorama. She goes for a heavy shot, big rebound. Rapids goalie, another shot happens. Another rebound, and a whistle goes. With a big scrum in front of the net. 7:57 remains in the second period. Aces up by 2. A couple more goals for the Aces wouldn't hurt for insurance. We'll see what happens. Spring goes corner to Shuchuk. She circles around the Rapids net. Drop pass for Spring, who's covered heavy by the Rapids D. She goes back up and around. Drop pass to Shuchuk. Shuchuk fires. Save. Hanowski now gets that rebound. Circles back around. Drop pass to Shuchuk, who fires again. Scoop back up by Hanowski. Gets taken down. Shuchuk is there. She's digging. Recollects. Back behind the Rapids net. She comes out in front. Shot just wide. Rapids possession now. Checked again by Spring. Spring falls down and they lose possession. Beauview looking for a breakaway. Luckily QB was there. Good hustle by her. Beauview back around the Aces net. Circle out in front with a shot. Bottom corner pocket. Big goal for the Rapids with 6:42 remaining in the second period. 4-3 is the score. Best with it now. Outlet pass to Rory, and Rory sends it into Matt. Matt in the Rapids far corner drops it for Yip. Yip cuts it to the middle. She cuts back into the middle. Corner pocket to Matt, who just misses that. She cuts back in. Tries to pile through 2. And that's saved by the Rapids goalie. She outlet passes to 10. 10 goes back. Oh, shot clock hits. Rapids go back out with it behind their own net. Ring is rolling. And possession is back to the Rapids. They go cross ice and out into the neutral zone. Picked up by Matt. And she sends it into Dickin. Back to Matt. She shoots it over top of the net. Recollected back up by Dickin, who goes to Matt. Good coverage by the Rapids. And good shot by Charlotte. She regains possession and tries to go corner post. Just goes a little wide. Matt with it now. Circles around and goes to the center. Busts through a couple of defense and shot on. Bounces high. Dickin with it now. Gets hauled down. And the Rapids collect and try to move it out into the neutral zone. They get into the Aces zone here now with good pressure by Rory. Support by Gooden, and the whistle goes. Aces ring. Alex dumps it for Gooden. Gooden behind the net. Advances that to Rory. Rory goes cross ice to Best, and Best pops it out to Krenbrink. Krenbrink in the neutral zone. Advances to Wiebe. Wiebe spins around. Advances to the Rapids goalie. She saves it. Krenbrink there for the rebound. Draw pass to Wiebe again. Cross ice to Gooden. And she's not able to fire. Rapids with it now. Get into the neutral zone. Good pressure by Gooden now. Isla with it. Looks to go cross ice to Aubuchon. Aubuchon goes out to Wiebe, and Wiebe sends a flying Gooden. She's not able to get there. Recollected up by the Rapids. They go cross ice, looking for three. Don't make it, and it stays in their end. Back to the neutral zone. Rapids put it into the Aces zone. 13 now with it. Cuts to the middle. Looking corner post. And she shoots wide. Collected up by Isla. She gets hauled down. Looks like we got a penalty coming for hooking. Going to the Rapids. 3:20 remaining in the second period. Aces up 4-3 going on the power play. Looks like Hanowski, Spring, and Yip out there. On the back end is Dennis and QB. Charlotte Yip with it now, circles around, cuts to the middle, being pushed out heavy. Hanowski there, shoots just wide, collected up by the Rapids and dumped behind the net. Back around the other side of the net. And the Rapids looking to get it out quickly with heavy pressure from the Aces. They dump it down two lines, and QB is there. She goes down, but keeps her feet moving. Stick, and everything comes flying out. She advances that ring to Charlotte. Charlotte sends Quinn Bray. Rebound, shot again. And the Rapids goalie is there. Minute 6 remaining on the power play. Rapids get it out. Go corner into the Aces zone. Solo mission by number 8. And Alex is there. Dennis receiving pressure. And Bray is there to get this ring out of the Aces zone. Matt with it now. Sends it to Dick, and she goes down. Matt scoops it back up. She cuts to the middle and goes top shelf. Great cut to the middle. Great execution. The Aces cash in on a power play goal with 1:49 remaining. Rapids start out with it. They dump it into a quick hustling number 4. She cuts to the middle, gets the ring taken away from her. Good D by the Aces. And Alex is there. She dumps it out to Matt. And Matt's looking to get it into the neutral zone to Krenbrink. Krenbrink tied up heavy. Dickin is there. Heavy pressure by Beauview into the Beauview end. We got a slashing call coming. Looks like that's going to be on Beauview Rapids. 2 minutes for slashing to number 6. 1:12 remaining in the second. 5-on-4. Dickens going to start with it. Dickens goes far side to Matt. And Matt goes around the goalie, circles her back around. Goes back around again for a double take. She's having a good look. Blocked heavy, goes for a shot and just misses. On the top corner, far side. Dickens there, scoops it back out and puts it out in front. Shot clock's reset as the Rapids goalie dumps it deep and out. Rapids into the neutral zone. Heavy pressure by the Aces. Lots of stick work. And the Rapids send it into the Aces zone. Back up in the neutral zone. Lexi collects, looking to send Krenbrink. And that ring just so gets intercepted. Gooden with it again. She goes down. 8 seconds to go. Beauview look to dump it, and they can't. Weeb is there, and the Aces are going to take their third victory of this Esso Golden Ring U14A championship.